You mentioned Bader as a guy who you think he can play in New York. He's from Bronxville, obviously. You know, his dad, he was a lawyer, and his mom worked at Sports Illustrated with me, although I did not know her at the time. So, you know, that makes sense. Is there any way to investigate before you make deals? Because obviously you guys gave up a lot of players. I don't know how good they're going to be because prospects, we don't know. A lot of players for Gallo. You have a long contract with Hicks. I don't know if it's New York, but he certainly seems very talented. He has not done it in New York, certainly not this year. Is there any more effort or any more investigation that maybe we should do beforehand to determine whether a guy or get a gauge of whether a guy is going to be good in New York? Because it does seem to be an issue even more with the Yankees than it is with the Mets. Seems like there's more pressure on your side of town.
Well, I think yes. The answer is yes. And I remember, Gene Michael always. I remember when I was much younger, when Gene was the GM, and the question he always used to ask is, can this guy play in New York? Can he play in New York? He used to, George used to ask him about this guy, and Gene would say, like, I don't know if he can play in New York. So it's really hard to figure that out. But I think, all of us are trying to do better. I think we need to do better in that because some people embrace it. I mean, if you look at Jose Trevino, I mean, he embraces it, I mean, he's become a much better player because he loves the Yankees and he loves New York. But, as they say, the pinstripes are heavy and you have to embrace it. And some guys just take off. Some, they feel the burden. They're just not built for it. And, it's not like, different than a lot of occupations. I mean, that's why, the famous Sinatra song, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. That's what it's about. And, we're special here in New York. We're tough. We're hard. We're fighters. That's why our fans are so compassionate and sometimes impatient, which they're entitled to be. God bless them. But, I think that's really important. And we always have to try and do a better job on that.